A very good morning, students. Today I am going to begin the fourth chapter Albert Einstein's at School. On last turn of your online English class, I had summarized the chapter, a very interesting story of Ranga's marriage. And as I told you on last turn also, that you have to write down the summarization of the story as well some question answers of the story. Okay, hardly four questions are given from that story that you're supposed to write in your classwork copy. So today I just tell you about Albert Einstein. If you'll read this story, which was written by Patrick Pringles, you will find that there are few points, and if we see the education system according on the basis of Albert Einstein's point of view, we'll find that he was somewhere very correct. Albert Einstein was a German born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of relativity, one of the two pillars of modern physics. His work is also known for its influence on the philosophy of science. He was born on 14th March 1879 and died on 18th April 1955. Albert Einstein had a massive influence on contemporary physics. His theory of relativity shifted contemporary understanding of space completely. Along with this equation that was equal to mc square, it also foreshadowed the creation of the atomic bomb. Einstein's understanding of light as something which can function both as a wave and as a stream of particles became the basis for what is known today as quantum mechanics. Einstein always appeared to have a clear view of the problems of physics and the determination to solve them. He had a strategy of his own and was able to visualize the main stage on the way to his goal. He regarded his major achievements as mere stepping stones for the next advance. As we know little bit about him, that his teachers were not very happy with him, and in his school his reputation was not really good at all. His parents were secular middle class Jews. His father, Hermann Einstein, was originally a feather bed salesman and later ran an electrochemical factory with moderate success. Einstein became deeply religious at the age of 12, even composing several songs in praise of God and chanting religious songs on the way to school. But this began to change. However, after he read science books that contradicted his religious belief, he was a genius, but at the early age he could not make this realize to anyone, especially his teacher, who always forced him to learn history. And in the beginning of this chapter, you can see that what happens when his teacher he asked teacher, Mr. Brown, he's asked him to learn few dates and he asks about some battles. Like in the first line, if I read, is what year? Is what year? Asked the history teacher, did the Persians defeat the French at Waterloo? I don't know, sir. Why don't you know? You have been told it often enough. I must have forgotten. Did you ever try to learn? Asked Mr. Brown. No, sir, Albert replied with his usual unthinking honesty. Why not? I can't see any point in learning dates. One can always look them up in a book. So, this was his idea and his ideology about learning dates and learning about past event was not wrong also. He he told his teacher clearly that if you want to know about such events of past, you can see, look them up into the books. That was correct also. So we see he didn't want to learn about battles and dates, and he straightforwardly told his teacher that he doesn't find any point in learning about history. He actually believed in discoveries and inventions that he later proved also. Einstein would recall that his years in Zurich were some of the happiest years of his life. He met many students who would become loyal friends with whom he enjoyed lengthy conversation about space and time. So, my dear students, this was the brief introduction about Albert Einstein. And more than this, you may know about his wonderful person, uh, about him in your textbook, chapter 4. Language of the chapter is quite simple, so please read the story and summarize it in your own words. On next turn, we'll be discussing question answers of this chapter. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you.